Hey guys, so it is back to being cold again. You'll see I'm in one of Brent's throw-on jackets. It's probably like 43 today, and man, I'm feeling whiplash because I got sunburnt this weekend, and today is a Monday. But here we are. Anyway, this has been needing to happen for a while now, and I'm finally getting around to doing it. I'm lucky. I've got my pink screwdriver. But I'm lucky because I've got 2 kids down for a nap and the other 2 are doing homeschool. So I have like maybe a 25 minute window to get this done. What I have done, I'm cleaning out the chicken coop. That's what we're doing. Okay. So what I have done so far is I've collected all the eggs. You are probably laying another one. And this nesting box was hanging on that wall, and I just picked it up and placed it right there to get it out of my way. Right there is a cutout door. I'm going to sweep all this stuff out of that door. So we do a deep compost method, which is we only clean the coop yearly. We just add a little bit of shavings on top every month or so. And when it turns into spring, it starts getting hot again after the winter's all over. We clean it out, and we clean it out into our compost pile. So here's the door cutout right here, little access panel, and I'll just be pushing it out onto the ground, and it will compost, and then we'll do it again next year. The reason why we do it at this time of year, right when winter and fall are over, right before spring and summer and all the heat starts, is because the chickens are always in the coop throughout the winter because it's cold, right? So they're doing a lot of their pooping and peeing, and it just gets extra dirty. Versus in the spring and the summer, they are typically spending more time out in the run, catching the bugs, hiding in the green tall grass, which right now you'll see there is no, where am I pointing? This is part of their run. It's a square that goes around. But yeah, everything is dead. But here in a few weeks, we'll probably see some nice, lovely weeds start to grow, and they'll just enjoy that hiding environment and the bugs and all that good stuff. So I found this in the house because I don't know where the power tools are located. There's only 4 screws, so I'm hoping this doesn't take me too long. Okay. Oh yeah, that's gonna come out just fine. Just fine. I mean, if I only have to suffer through 4 of these, my wrists don't care that much. Not a big deal. If it were more than 4, I definitely probably, oh man, what an oxymoron. I definitely would have put a lot more effort into looking for the power tools. But with it only being 4, I don't care. Don't care. Where should I put these? Check. Does my pocket have a hole? No, this is a good pocket. Okay. A little low. I don't need this falling on my face. The older I get, the less my knees like to bend. But then it's also like my back doesn't want to bend over either. So to be old. I'm not even 40 yet, but we are very close. We're very close. Okay. Come on, little guy. Okay. Let's see if it just pops right out. Oh, is that a screw? Okay, there's 5 screws. Brent said 4. I feel tricked. And I do see 2 down here, but he said 4. So I was like, well, maybe those aren't actually doing anything. Maybe they were misses. We'll try though. We'll try. Okay. Yeah, I think those are legit screws. That little stinker, he said, babe, there's only 4 screws. So I was like, you know what? We're going to switch wrists. Oh, no. Yeah, that's kind of a faux screw, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Here's what we got. View to the inside. So he did say there was some kind of board somewhere. I don't know, it's been so long. Maybe it's that big hump there in the middle. But I've got my mask on. I need to go find this tool that he said that should be over here. That he intended on me using to scrape it. Can't remember what he said it was called. He said it was silver. I don't see any kind of silver tool over here. Okay. But he definitely said it was by this grain cracker. So I think I needed to go find a different tool. All right, let's go find a different tool. I'm in here in the garage and I'm looking for tools. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for, but I know I'm not going to find it easily in this mess. So it's Monday. My goal is by the end of the week to sort this wall. It looks like there's some heavy stuff on there, but this is just, it's like that ADHD brain, which I don't really have. My husband does. And if I have it, he has it far worse than I do. But he will like walk in on something and then proceed to do whatever that thing is instead of completing the task that he had originally started. Whereas I walk in on something like this mess and I'm like, okay, note. I need to add it physically to my list, and it's usually a paper list because I have the world's worst memory, like notoriously bad, in and out the brain right away. And so I just put it on my list. Now my list is extremely long, but it's the only way I can organize what I'm doing. So I found a rake, like a leaf rake, and what looks to be like a hoe, I think is probably what it's called. And I don't know that these are gonna do me, but we'll try. Let's see, how do I want to do that? I'm gonna try pulling, and then I will try pushing. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna get enough. I'm gonna have to push. Oh, duh, wear a mask, girlfriend. You guys see how dusty this stuff is? I don't know if you can, but it's super dusty. And that's that deep compost method where it's already over the course of a year been breaking, like the lower levels are breaking down. So really the only solids are the ones that are on the top, which are from the last month or two. Another perk to the deep compost method is because it's decomposing like throughout the year, towards the tail end of the year when it's winter and super, super cold, that process is heating the chicken coop, because it's decomposing, so it's heating up. I probably just scraped off maybe a sixth of the coop. So I'm going to try the push method. Well, I don't know. I'll take you inside and then we'll see what we can get done from the opposite direction. I kind of want to take this one off the wall too. Oh, that one's like screwed in. Okay, nope, can't do that. Okay, it's cleaned out. Should have had some better tools. But anyway, I'll show you my work. It's, I mean, who knew there was even a floor in here? You guys saw I went through with a what's it called, a blower thing to kind of blow the rest of the little bit out, trying to, you know, get OCD perfect clean. Not worth it. Here's the compost. I pulled just enough away from the door to where I can shimmy our panel back on. But oh my goodness, isn't that so much? I can't even guesstimate. That took me, and I was grinding pretty hard. I had the hoe break on me at one point. We just trucked through that. I'd say probably an hour and 15 minutes to do that. We have 40 birds. That's a year of deep composting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be feeling this later. So what I'm gonna do is, since I'm still on a time schedule because I have kids napping and I can hear them on the baby monitor kind of stirring, I'm gonna spread another layer of the shavings down, or a new layer of the shavings down. So it'll be nice and cushion there, and hopefully I have enough. I have 2 big bags back there on the truck. And now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, is that enough? I don't know that that's enough. But luckily, if it's not enough, I can always call Brent. He can pick some up on the way home from work. So I'm gonna lay that down. I'm gonna set the panel up. I'll screw it in later because I'm in a hurry to take care of real human babies. And then we'll finish up a little later and I'll give you the final tour. Okay, this is premium horse bedding, medium flake shavings. Okay. Woo! Here's what it looks like. I'd say 2 bags was enough. I could probably zhuzh it around a little bit more and make it a little bit more evenly distributed, is the phrase I'm looking for. But here's what it looks like. Look how new! Not a chicken poop in sight, people. I'd say final thoughts. As you could probably notice, the the roost bars were significantly in the way. One, didn't have time to do it, and that's usually the reason why I don't or do anything around here is time. And the nesting box that I couldn't remove from the wall, that was very much in the way. But obviously we got it done. I'd say I got it all done in under 2 hours. And I still need to spend, 5 minutes and put that door back on, and another 2 minutes to hang the coop box or nesting box. See, I'm like brain fogged now. I'm so working up a sweat. I gave up makeup like years ago, but if I were still wearing makeup, today would be like a running mascara type of day. If you know, you know. I don't know that I had all the right tools. I don't know that blowing it out was probably the safest thing that I could have done. I wish I would have had safety goggles. I had my glasses on at first, but because of the mask and my huffing and puffing, they were fogging up, so I couldn't see anything. But had I had like safety glasses, like the goggles, not glasses, but goggles on that are sealed around the outside, maybe with the insulated foam, I wouldn't have had that issue, and I would have felt a little bit more comfortable about my eyes being a little crunchy right now. My hair has all kinds of stuff in it, so I'm gonna get cleaned up before I touch anybody or anything inside my house. But I'm pretty proud of myself. I mean, look what I did. If I can do it, you guys can do it for sure. But I will say I'm going to be sore later today, definitely tomorrow, and quite possibly the day after. So wish me luck with that. But 1 year of deep litter bedding method. And this is our 1 year rejuvenation. If it's 2 hours for an entire year to clean it up one time a year, yeah, I'd rather do that than have to clean it up. I don't know how frequently other people do it, every month, whatever. I don't have time. Don't have time. So thanks guys for coming along, and we'll check back in with you later. Have a good one.